is good.
Maybe he just passed out really early. It sounds like his training program's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Where did I put? Nope, that's not. All right, we're live.
Oh no. Okay.
Yay! There, this is
Yay.
getting Tim's
Oh.
icon up. I think everybody else is in the right spot.
Yes, there we are.
So
Here we are.
Hey,
Hello, everyone. Gosh.
Here we are.
Welcome back, everyone.
Happy Tuesday.
I don't have any memories from this week. So, yay, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Let's say quick recap. Last session, you all rescued your companion, Marmalade, from the grips of death, convinced his soul to come back into his body at the temple of the Sacred Garden in Valencia. Havelock and Haven and their newfound friend Mert headed to the Arcanist Assembly to seek more information on this purple crystal, this entity possibly known as Calabar. Havelock, with the revelation that someone is after his prized possession, his book on the Nautilus Kraken. You all convened back into the marketplace after acquiring your herbs and your gear. Merc went off into the night to find some of his underworld connections. See if he can pick up on why the Draconians are here in Valencia with representatives of the City of Shade in Cytera, and why someone wants this book so badly that they'd be willing to kill for it. After some evening tarot reading by Lady Kina, you all got word that monsters had attacked the city prior to your friends going rogue, and people have gone missing. The monsters were said to come from underneath the city. And as you all convened together, you had talked about pursuing that mystery. I'm going to say it's still night. You guys are still within the marketplace, but things have settled down. You begin to break down your tent for your tarot, and you're all together in the moonlight, in the stars.
That's right. I was bringing people in to get readings. I remember now.
I think we had shut it down for the night and had reconvened at the inn to speak about like what we had learned in our next steps and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, as you guys head into the best tavern and inn, where you guys paid for another night of rest in your rooms. The nightlife at the best tavern and inn is it's hopping. It's right in the market. People are heading in to get their nightcap to settle in for the night.
Can I get a drink?
Sure. You head up to the bar, and you can see Happy the Goblin just scurrying around.
Can I get an ale, please?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you want? I got. You want top shelf, bottom shelf?
Actually, how much are they?
Bottom shelf. You get you a cup of copper. Top shelf, at least 5 silver.
Okay. I'm gonna put 7 silver up. Just slide it over.
All right, it's still only worth 5 silver, but here you go. And he puts like the big ale in front of you, frothy, and he swipes your 7 silver.
Keep the change. Thank you.
Wasn't gonna give that to you.
Go up to the room.
Sure, you guys convening in the tavern, or you were convening in your rooms?
I believe we had convened in one of our rooms.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys enter, Harlow transforms back into their natural form, sits down on what looks to be like a glorified beanbag chair. Well, that was an interesting day.
Arrow, this doesn't taste good. Does someone want this?
Wait, I'm sorry. Is it morning or is it still night?
Still evening right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's been quite a day. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna run into, yeah, being at large, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like a straight up. Are you like a criminal? Like, did you just steal it?
No, I wrote it, but I mean, someone obviously.
What's it
wanted
about? Why is it important?
Well, now that you're asking, it's about this really large rare creature that I studied at length, in person, under the water, the Nautilus Kraken, and I have some really interesting tidbits in here that I could tell you about. And he's gonna start.
Any reason why they want you dead for it, or like they want it? Other, I mean, not that it doesn't sound fascinating. I'm just curious
I mean,
to
so
why they
far
want you dead.
the only people that know that I did this endeavor are people from my home city, basically, or family, and it's no one up here should really know. But then the coincidence that we found a piece of coin from where I'm from begs the question of, is there someone here that
That's
may
from
know
your
them?
home city?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they'd probably stick out pretty well, but this place is huge. It'd be
Right.
almost impossible to find them. I mean, we could maybe ask. Oh, well, that's what Merc's doing, is asking around.
Right. Yeah, he's.
If they're hiring thieves, like you said from the Thieves Guild, I don't know if he'd be showing his face too much.
I don't know.
That's just, I mean, I don't know really. I'm just taking wild stabs in the dark.
Well, it'd be good to find out something. I just want to get a book published, man.
Wait,
You guys are a lot.
you
And Harlow takes the ale from Trey
yeah.
and just starts sipping on it, like nursing it.
It's a bitter, sour.
Ale is just kind of sitting on the bed, eating marmalade.
Well, you said you wanted to go into the sewers.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, I would like to. Oh, well, and I'll drop Madame Kina's form and kind of like shave back. And like, yes, no, there's a little boy missing, and he needs to be returned to his mother. And I think the sewers are our best bet for a lead on the monsters that may have abducted.
And I can't convince you not to go into the sewers.
Harlow, are you afraid of sewers?
No, not at all. Shit and monsters. Yeah. Shit
I
and
can
monsters.
prestidigitate you once we're out.
Can you press
I
to
could
take the
also
monsters?
Are there
I can
monsters in the
prestidigitate so that you
sewers?
can't smell the shit.
I
Well,
mean,
that's what we're
they
going to
said they
check.
came from underground. And do we even know what kind of monsters they're talking?
No, I think this is
No.
more just a reconnaissance, just to figure out what's going on.
You know, Trey, one time in a city, I overheard some other humans talking about these creatures called alligators in the sewers. Are those things?
I mean,
They're definitely.
you know what an alligator is, right? I mean, they live in the water.
I mean, I'm in the ocean.
But they live in fresh water.
I mean, really, I think only thing I
There's
had
two
to
different
deal
kinds
with
of water.
were goblins.
Yes,
'cause
yes.
Harlow.
They ate the fish.
That's weird. I've lived up in the woods a long time. I've never seen the ocean.
Beautiful place. Highly recommend it.
Is that where you live? In the ocean?
Half in, half out. Most of the time in. Yeah.
You probably know where all the good fishing spots are, don't you?
I mean, we don't use a pole like you do. It's
I
like
don't
a
use a
fine
pole.
hand or like a net.
I don't use a
or,
net.
Or like this is like contraption. It's got like a spear on it with like a
I don't-
crossbow sort of thing.
You don't sound like a very good fisherman.
Are you talking about a harpoon?
No, I use my
a
bow.
Sure, it's like a shorter, like a harpoon sort of crossbow thing. We use it underwater.
Interesting.
It's got a little rope attached to it.
Sounds like you need to be, strong to use something like that.
But yes. We do need to go into the sewers. Is that a problem for anyone else?
No problems here.
I'm good.
Oh, I got some new armor. I'm gonna put it on. I feel strong. I also got a spear, so I can, help out in tight quarters.
It's Trey, you're very bedecked. Oh, which brings me to I should probably brew these. And I'll start setting up the stuff for brewing the healing potions in the fireplace.
That will probably take you most of the night to do.
Yep.
Which is fine. You got plenty of time to do it, and be careful. Will you give me a herbalism check or an alchemist check? Alchemist tools, I guess I want to call it. Yeah.
Do I have
What?
proficiency in alchemy tools? No, I do not.
Can I assist?
I'm debating right now. I want to call it either herbalist. I'll say either herbalist tools or alchemist tools.
I'll just
'Cause
look back and be like, does anyone have any experience with these things?
My culture does a lot of potions and stuff. I have
Would
actually.
you mind assisting me and make sure that I'm not using improper technique?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I mean, our ingredients might be a little bit different, but I think same in most parts.
Okay, so that's 12.
12. That's not a high DC. Give me 2 because you're brewing 2 potions. So you had enough for 2, right?
So that's a 19 for the second one.
Heard. I will say with a 2 and a 19. A 12 and a 19, sorry. 1 second. Let's load this up. You get 1. Where is it? You get 1 greater potion of healing. But actually, we're just going to call it straight 2 greater. Yeah, 2 greater. Because the second roll was pretty good. Obviously, all the disposable ingredients are gone. What blood did you use?
I will use my own.
Okay. Yeah, but 2 greater potions of healing. Will you just make a note that they're the ones you crafted somewhere, so you can identify which ones they are, in case you get other ones? All right. So are we? We're not doing this tonight, are we? Is this a morning endeavor?
No, yes, this is certainly something. I imagine that if there are something, there are beings underground under the city, that
Oh.
they will probably be asleep most of the day.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Well, then maybe we should all head to bed.
Yes.
That sounds great at this point.
Okay. I forgot something very important from last session. So I'm gonna. This happened when you guys went to your room, but I completely forgot about Trent.
Oh, we did Trent. We did Trent.
was this campaign.
I forgot about that completely.
Yep.
So we're gonna say this conversation took place before you all went to bed.
Yep. Okay.
Trent, Trey, you head to your room. You are violently accosted by Trent
Yeah.
in this sewn together, like mismatched patchwork spider body.
Yes, that's right.
Vale, you bust into the room, and Trent throws Trey into the door, knocking you down as he jumps out the window into the street and into the night. I forgot about that last part.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost them right off the gate, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
We did.
Thale's just kind of like holding Trey on top of her, and is like, "Fuck that guy."
Is that the monster that's living in the sewer? Should I go follow him?
Not by yourself.
No, we should go to bed. We should
Not
go
a
to bed.
fucking Spider-Man.
That was someone that we met before and
Friends?
left for dead in the road with his legs broken because he sold us all out for money.
You know, he had a really hard life.
He broke his legs.
Yes,
He got new ones.
apparently. 8
We're
of
going
them.
back to bed. Good night.
Good night.
That looked completely unnatural.
Great,
Trey,
maybe
maybe you should stay with one of us.
Oh, yep, I was just about to suggest that.
All right.
Wavelengths all around.
Whoever's room has a window.
I think
I'll say Haven and Havelock's room does.
Okay. I'm gonna just sit in the window and look out for the night.
Give me a perception check while you do that.
It's a 30-20.
30-20. You stay up pretty late, just watching the city. You can see every once in a while citizens walking up and down the streets. But 2 individuals catch your eye. They're just walking and talking, both wearing like very fine clothes, a little ostentatious, a little rich, with purples and reds and black, dark clothes with bright accent. Male and female. You can All you catch up from the conversation is, no, not tonight, my dear. The master says 4 days' time. We need some time between the last. The female looks at him, it like slaps and goes, you have no. And as soon as you caught them, you like blink, and they seem to be out of your sight.
Do those colors? Did I learn them in homeschool or going to
They're
church?
it's just fine clothes. It's
just fine
nothing
clothes.
like
It's not linked.
they're just fine clothes, dark clothes with bright accents to them. They're very, very gothic looking a little bit, but like like blood red and some purple in there, and
Okay.
and again, as soon as you see them, they almost like walk into the shadows, and then you lose sight of them. But nothing else. You eventually find rest, and you all get a long rest. You wake, convene either in each other's rooms or down at the tavern, whatever is your fancy.
I imagine Thale will sleep in a little bit because she was up late making the
Hmm.
potions.
Fair enough.
Being the elven folk that Haven and I are, probably did other things with our extra time. I imagine
sure.
I like waxed or something my turtle shield or whatever needed for protective on that.
Did you
Sure.
did you wax it with
But
turtle
you're gonna
wax?
say you waxed other things.
Turtle wax.
You hear a faint hum beside you as your docent, which I cannot remember if we've named yet or not. It's fine. That's for you to name. As you're doing your morning rituals of preparing your spells and whatnot, you can hear the voice inside your head. Many great adventures today, Sir Havelock.
Hi. We maybe plan on going in the sewers today. Of the city.
Interesting. I'm unfamiliar with the sewers of the land folk, unfortunately.
I imagine it's big pipes or something with partial water and fecal matter.
Oh joy.
Uh-huh.
I shall stay attached until you call of need of me. And then it just like goes back into your medallion, like just for mechanic's sake, he attempted a history check at anything the collective knows on the sewers of the city, but I straight up rolled a 1.
Perfect. Yeah, we're far enough out.
So, today is yours.
Hey, I saw something weird. Last night. I stayed up a bit late. There was a guy and a lady, and they were wearing like dark robes with bright accents, purples and reds. And one sounded eager, another one brought up like specifically 4 days. Like,
Do I recognize the description of the black robes with bright?
Again, it's nothing. It's nothing organizational about it. It was just very fine, dark clothes.
yeah,
Nothing that indicate any kind of group or anything like that. Not that training was.
they seem to have a lot of wealth. But the way they said 4 days, like, there was conviction. I don't know. Maybe,
The last attack was 3 days ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're waiting like okay. So back as Madame Kina again, because we're downstairs in the pub.
Okay.
Do you think maybe they're the ones abducting people?
The guy and the lady that I saw last night.
Yes.
Were they? Did they look like they could capture someone? Like, what was their? What do I remember their presence?
They were fair. I wouldn't say they looked very muscular. They weren't dressed like warriors.
Yeah. I mean,
They looked like aristocrats almost.
cool. I possibly. I mean, I've never really been abducted, so I don't know necessarily what to compare to, but I wouldn't put it
I have a
past.
feeling that we'll still find answers, if nothing else, if we go looking for these monsters. Because even if the monsters aren't the ones that took the people, there should be some clue down there as to who did.
Yes, I'm overly thrilled going through sewers, but you have a point.
How do you think I feel about it? It's going to be up to my chest.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Shh. Give him a whack.
I don't think I've ever been in a sewer.
Oh,
It's not
It's
going to
not-
be a good time.
it's not gonna be great.
Trey, have you and I want to say Harlow is in a male elven, very ranger looking, like very Legolas, but with like black hair. Leans down to you. Trey, you ever shit your pants?
No, I mean, no.
Did
Yeah,
you have
okay,
an
well,
outhouse?
Yeah.
It's like
back
that.
home?
Okay, imagine that everywhere.
Imagine if you went into the hole of the outhouse.
And then shit your pants.
And then
Yep.
you're walking through it.
Oh,
I mean, hopefully we don't have to walk through it. Hopefully
No,
there's like
hopefully not.
something.
why? I don't know.
Why? Because we have to.
You've got
The
all
old
that
woman
nice
said, yeah.
stuff, so
Well,
just wanna
that's
make
Unless
sure
we
that
want to
you
ask around about where the sewers led out.
Oh, it'll
That's-
be.
Multiple answers to that, probably.
You question.
Mhm.
Thinking logically here, do we think the Arcana Society might have a subterranean city map?
That's very good point, and we probably should have asked about that yesterday. Yeah,
Is
we
that
should.
information they willingly hand out?
No clue. I mean,
This
I've,
seems
I've
like a
worked for
security
them,
risk
but-
if they're handing out maps of the city. And at least it's understructured.
Yeah, like I said, I've worked with them before, but I don't know if that buys us any, goodwill to.
why would they want a map of where the poop is?
Exactly.
Well, it's for infrastructure purposes, Trey. It's
No,
for when they need to repair things.
Ah,
I
okay.
fully think it exists. I'm just hesitant to think that they'd give it to us.
What about
Why? They asked Haven to investigate this whole shabacle, did they not?
This is true.
That might be an end.
I don't know about the cities above and all that, but do they do public records here? Say
I
we're
don't know,
going
would-
to dig an area and we need to know what's say hypothetically.
I don't think we need to be covert about this, though. I
Yeah,
believe if the Arcanist Assembly were the ones to have those types of records and those types of maps and things, that we could just be straightforward, be like, hey, you want us to slay your monsters? This is where we think they are.
If that's something, I mean, I don't know anything. I literally live in the woods, so.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say I think we should go to the Arcanist Assembly or at least their outpost here, and see if we can get any more helpful information on it. Because all I got from yesterday was that people are going missing, and they didn't really know why. But if we say that it's possible we have a lead in the sewers, they might be forthcoming.
And also, if they maybe are not the record keepers, they could point us in the right direction and allow us to use some of their influence to gain that knowledge.
Yeah, I'm all
Does
for it.
anybody else have any other stops that they need to make before we delve deep into shit?
Unfortunately, I'm all set.
Beef jerky, maybe.
How don't you have enough?
Oh,
Marmalade-
wait, that's right.
Marmalade's like drinking a little saucer, like at the table with you guys. Like, I would prefer to not go.
Oh, wherever
I
we
would
go,
prefer if
Kitty,
you
you come
didn't
with
go
us.
either.
Thank God.
Maybe the talking kitty should guard the room for today.
No, doesn't he have to watch? Isn't he like some type of watcher or protector? How's
No,
he
he's
gonna
just
do
a
that?
disturbing talking cat.
Oh, well.
No, the term is spy. But and he like nods to Harlow. I'm done. Job complete.
And to be quite frank, they weren't spying on any of you. They were spying on me.
I think we got that before. I think.
Definitely didn't tell anyone about the rest.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, and Trent's out there somewhere too. So,
Yeah, we really got to deal with that guy too. I mean, having Striders around is probably not a good sign.
I don't think that he was really a drider, per se. Because, first of all, males can't be driders.
what are
Second
those?
of all, he looked
Wait,
like
no, I
he was
thought
a
males were
mismatched
Driders.
Frankenstein version of a drider.
What's a drider?
Oh
Uh,
my good lord.
Half drow, half spider.
What's a drow?
Oh boy.
Oh,
A
we
gray
met
elf.
a couple.
Huh? We meant to.
We met some in the woods. That's what Corexis was.
That's right.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck them.
Dark-skinned elf from underground.
Sorry, Riley.
Except with spider legs.
Yes.
Worship a death god.
Why?
That's a good question.
Because creepy? I don't know. I don't have those answers.
No,
All I know is that they're dangerous and they're supposed to be beautiful, but what's his
Or not.
face? Trent or whatever.
Trent's definitely not
Does
beautiful.
not fit that bill.
No, he's actually. Don't tell him I said this, but he's on like the wrong side of 5. So.
That's right. He's a giant spider. I don't think any of us are gonna tell him anything.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
I might
You
tell
know,
him to go fuck himself.
I don't.
I remember when he wasn't like this. Like he was
He's
just
not a spider.
well that
I
too.
also remember when he was not a spider, Trey, but that doesn't really help us now.
Wait, do
Yeah,
you think?
but I
do you
just think I think he
him
was
turning
dealt.
into?
I think he was dealt the wrong hand.
Do you think him turned into a spider has to deal with the people going missing?
Do you think that wrong hand was you all breaking his legs?
I have a feeling that's why he came for us, but I don't think that's why he's here, and I doubt that it's why those people are missing. I think it's
Okay.
more of just fighting a battle on two fronts.
It would have been way easier to travel, though, if we had 8 legs, right? Imagine how fast we could have moved.
Not much
No,
faster.
No?
that sounds terrible.
It sounds like you move faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Anyways,
Sorry.
Havelock slings the turtle shell shield on his back, turtle hermit style.
Yeah, right.
Are we gonna go for a little walk then?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm going to put my bow on my back and use my spear as kind of like a staff.
Which one of you is the most likely to go down? Other than me.
I'll.
Get out of here. Can I smack his hand with the spear?
I don't wear armor.
Well, then
I don't
stay-
use weapons.
No, this is a good point. Here. And I'll hand him one of the greater healing potions that I made. Now, who's the second most likely, other than me and Harlow?
I kind of just realized we're all pretty.
Defenseless
on-
without our big frontman? Yes.
Yeah.
I am here to take that lead.
Well,
Wait.
Hadlock, you can be up. Yeah, you can be up front a little bit, right?
I'm all right.
I have a question.
You've got a shield now. Just make sure they hit that instead of you.
Yeah.
Obviously. Trey, you broke that man's legs?
No, that would have been our big Goliath friends.
Oh.
In fact, I think in particular that was the more brutish one of our friends.
In all honesty, though, he did deserve it.
He did. Yes. No.
Do we
It
want
was a dick
to-
move. It was
Oh.
just the wrong move.
We could have just killed him. I mean, he should be grateful he escaped with his life.
the
Did
best?
I ever tell you that
Defense.
he wanted me to be on his side of that?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Maybe perhaps the best defense is a good offense. I'll be right back. And Harlan's gonna step to the restroom.
Let's.
And a few minutes later, you guys see Kiro coming out of the bathroom.
Oh, you're gonna take my thunder, huh?
Perfect.
I'm all ready and like.
I figure if he's the one who broke his legs, maybe he is more likely to reveal himself.
You are definitely the one who broke his legs. And never forget that. You did a great job. And I don't
I
care
am
if there are
big.
other people around that hear
It's-
this.
I am big and dumb.
Is no one else a little freaked out about the fact that he just turned into our friend?
I'm
No.
eyeballing him.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
That is our friend. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that needs a healing
Same way that I
potion.
am a tiny
Oh,
little
ho,
rat
ho.
lady.
Ooh.
It's definitely not your first day with us, Havelock or Haven.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Let's,
so Hadlock, you can have this one, and I'll hand him a greater healing potion that I had in my bag.
Okay.
It's a little older, but it should still work. Just swill it up a little.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. So to the
Don't break
Arcanist Assembly.
Yes, to the Arcanist Assembly.
Right. And I also note,
Away.
Harlow looks like he's wearing Kiro's like full plate or whatever chainmail armor that he was wearing. But that's and Vale, you would know, but that is a similar shirt that you have that fashions to whatever he's looking for. So looks like armor, not armor, but no weapons because still doesn't carry weapons. All right, not Marlowe. Sorry, Marmalade. Purrs up to you a bit. Vale hisses at Trey, and then just kind of like scratches his feet and like goes and chases the mouse.
Oh, hey, marmalade. Marmalade.
No. Yes.
If you stay up in our rooms, stay hidden. Don't cause any trouble. And if you see anything, be a good little spy, okay?
All right. And he looks to Harlow. You still have your book? Marlowe nods his head. All right, I'll let you know if I see anything. And he kind of like scampers off.
Thank you. Kitty.
All right. Well, shall we get going then?
Yeah. Oh, and Harlow reaches back because he gets like this ping in the back of his head, and he opens up this little like journal, and he turns it around to Trey, and it just says Trey sucks.
What does it say?
It just says Trey sucks.
That's phenomenal.
Oh, I'll let you walk first. It's okay.
That's not me. That was it was the cat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you can walk first, anyways.
All right. You guys head towards Arcanus Assembly.
I'm gonna pull out a little bit of fish jerky and look at Marmalade and be like, "Oh,
Oh, Marmalade's gone. Marmalade went off to the rooms. But you guys walk down the street. It's relatively busy. It's later in the morning now. Bustle of the morning traffic is away. You see what is the marching order? Who is in front?
Well, Haven is leading the way.
Oh, fair enough. He's
Okay.
in there.
the
Harlow
way.
and I will hang out in the back.
I'll be behind Haven.
Haven, give me a perception check.
Okay. Skill perception. That is a 5.
5.
Yep.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic. I'm a lot better at those. Dex saving throw. 18.
18. So what happens is you guys are traveling down the road, and what you don't notice, what some of you might see though, is almost like a rickshaw. Very ornate, very foreign looking. Being pulled by this massive black dragonborn. On either side of him, you have two draconians in full like half plate armor with like spikes and things. And Haven, you just feel this like from a shoulder, and you stumble back into Havelock. You go, "Watch it, runt!" And they like continue to like walk by and pull this like elaborate rickshaw with someone inside, but there's cloths and veils hiding it. Nothing more than that happens.
Ooh. Okay. After we get, out of earshot of them, anybody else suspicious of that?
Say that again.
No, I'm talking to the group. Anybody else suspicious of that?
I mean, that's quite the entourage.
wow."
I will say that you see several Valencian guards who don't seem to flinch. They don't seem to think it's odd right now. And they let them pass, heading into the market center towards the garden district where up on the top of the hill the castle sits.
Oh, that was definitely someone important. It just seems odd that we've have all this information on the Draconian Empire, and someone's here.
Yeah. Maybe they're doing like one of those peace things or something. I don't know.
You think we should follow, or should we just move on for now? Kind of keep it in the back of our minds.
I'm sorry.
Do we
I
want-
was I had my nose deep in my spell book preparing my spells for today. What did we see?
The two or the black draconians carrying what was it called, Tim?
It's like a rickshaw, like a fancy rickshaw with like curtains
Yeah.
and all hiding whoever was riding in it. And this large black dragonborn was just walking and carrying it behind with two other draconians on either side of him, one of which who ran into Haven and told him to watch where he was going. And they were heading up towards the Garden District and the castle, or at least the Garden District, where up on top of the mountain there is the castle.
Perhaps we should just see where they're off to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just idle curiosity.
Sure, we're just going that same direction.
Yep.
I mean, you guys will have to literally go the opposite direction to follow him, but it's easily done. There's a lot of people
Oh, I
in
think
in
I
this city.
forgot something back at the. Okay, let's go.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Oh god. You guys head back in that direction, and very much of the Valencian guards, the Noxian guards don't seem to. They stiffen up. They definitely, their presence is noted, but they're allowed to roam free in the streets. They head to the large gate that blocks off the Garden District from the rest of the city. And you get a glimpse as the guard looks him up and down, takes a look into the rickshaw, nods his head as someone in there is speaking to him, and begins to signal for the gates to be open.
Are we trying to get further?
Oh, that seems like a really bad idea. I don't think I have anything that can help us.
I'm not sure they'd let us go in there.
I don't think following past this point is a prudent idea, but at the same time, we know where they're going, right? That was the point.
Yeah. I think we have some good information that in itself. So
Yes.
I mean, they're
And
obviously
did you
being
share
allowed
the
to be here.
information? I'm so sorry, Harlow. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, sorry. They're just obviously. Oh, he just goes back to his normal. I can't. I sound like an idiot. And like I said, coming out of Tiro's face is just Harlow's voice.
that's even creepier.
They're very obviously being allowed to be here.
Yeah, it just seems off that they are here, but
Yes.
we have more pressing matters. Let's at least try to solve one thing at a time.
Yes.
Nice.
Haven, did you share our information with the Arcanus Assembly?
What do you mean our information?
Our
I
information on the Draconian Empire.
no, I did not.
Perhaps
do
we
you
should do
think-
that when we get there.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if we should or not, or. But
What
yeah.
information exactly do we have?
Well, that
That-
they are in pursuit of a bunch of different items to try to resurrect their god.
And we're
Yep.
sure that's their plan. And Harlow kind of like eyes the Valencian guards, just kind of like wearily. We're positive that telling the Arcanus Assembly is the smart decision.
No, of
Not-
course not. I'm a crazy old lady. Let's go.
Oh god. All right. You guys
And then I'll just
circle
nudge
back
him as
around.
we're walking and be like, sorry. Of course, that's a great idea. They are in a position of power, and it'll be fine, right? We need allies.
We do need allies, and this guy seemed, at least the head of the outpost seemed genuine. So it
Right.
can't hurt.
Oh, you'd be surprised. All right. Let's take a break here because I'm gonna cough my brains out. and then maybe Pete.
Alrighty. We'll be
And then we'll
back.
pick up at the Arcanus Assembly.
Perfect. Vocals are We're back.
All right. So I'm trying to get my music to work. It's been a butt. Do you guys hear anything?
Yep.
Maybe it's just me.
It's really
All right.
quiet.
I got it cranked. So, okay, anyways. There it is. All right. Anyways, you guys head towards the Arcanist Assembly. Similar teal and yellow curtains on the windows, two-story building. You head in, I'm assuming. Hi, Haven.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to have anyone at the desk at the moment, but there is a shiny-looking bellhop bell on the counter.
I'll ring the bell.
You ring the bell, and then ding ding echoes throughout the hall. And in a moment, this illusion, this elven gentleman appears before you and goes, "Welcome to the Arcanist Assembly."
It's
All
not
of
the
our-
oh,
all
it's
of
not the
our
same gentleman,
enchant-
right?
No, this is an illusion of an elven gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Arcanist Assembly. All of our enchanters are busy right now, but if you please wait and take a seat in a number, and we'll be back to you in a timely manner, or you can come back to us another time.
I look at
Please
the rest of
not
the party.
ring the bell more than once. And it just like disapparates into like a mist of illusion magic and glitter almost like into the air.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Haven,
ring the
did
bell
you
again.
See this? Havlock's like putting his hand in the mist.
yeah, no, I saw it, and I'm gonna ring the bell again.
A beat. Ding ding. Again, this apparatus of this elven gentleman. You have rung the bell twice at the Arcanist Assembly. All of our enchanters are busy right now. We understand the pertinence of your issue, but no one is here to help you. Please do not ring the bell a thrice time, then someone will be with you shortly. And it just, again.
Getting Wizard of Oz vibes.
Well, I guess we better wait. Although I'm very, very curious what happens if you ring the bell a third time.
Oh, so am I. I mean,
We probably shouldn't, though, right? Right.
well, I'm just gonna like direct a little, and oops, I accidentally hit the bell again. Accidentally, of course.
You guys, you see Haven's hand hit, and you see Haven disappear.
Oh!
Snap.
Haven,
Yeah.
a somewhat similar but shorter sensation as you feel the wind against your face, and you guys hear a outside of the building, and at the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, Haven, as you land face first outside of the Arcanist Assembly.
I'll stand up, brush myself off, open the door. I wouldn't ring it again. We should wait.
That was wonderful, thank you.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go
glad I
ring
could
it
help.
now. How'd it feel? What was it like?
No, don't do it, Trey.
You know what, Trey? Have
You
fun
should
with
find
it.
out.
Fuck.
So you know what? If
You
ringing
know,
it a
you know
third
that
time,
isn't there a
true.
game the kids play about knocking and running from
Yeah,
doors?
I'm gonna go ring the bell.
You ring the bell. The same message from before, the first one. Welcome to the Arcanist Assembly. Now, all of our Arcanists are busy right now. You guys hear, welcome, hello, and then Tracer's gone. And then you just hear, as you go, knock your forehead on the first stair. As you're so I wanna put it like, you know, when you're playing a video game and you're trying to skip dialogue.
Yeah.
That's exactly every time you hit that button. Welcome to you've rung the bell a second time. Welcome.
That's
That was-
wicked! Whoa! Whew.
Rick immediately runs back in and does it again.
Yeah, I like to think I learned from my lessons. Oh.
All right. Well, let's wait maybe 10 minutes, and if no one comes, then we should probably just get on the way.
No, I agree with you. That's probably the best course of action, is to just wait a little bit, and if nobody comes, then we'll just head on out and try to find our way without a map.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 minutes go by.
Shit.
Anyone have
Doesn't
a,
seem.
anyone pack a game or something?
Oh, I've got my tarot cards. Would you like
I
a
have
reading?
dragon chess.
Ooh, dragon chess.
I think that would take longer than 10 minutes, and that's already gone by. And nobody's come.
Is it a game day now? And not a poopy tunnel day? Because game day sounds better.
Trey, if we want to do game day, I mean,
There are lives at stake, and you're all talking about playing games so that you don't have to go into the sewers.
I could read you a chapter in my book.
I mean, we can go into the poopy tunnels. I mean, if we have to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Saving lives, playing board games. Saving lives, playing
Alright,
board games.
Yes, grandmother, let's go.
So,
All
you know, I heard that, you know, playing board games can save your life.
Come on, Trey. She has a point.
Where did you hear that, Trey? Where?
Just trying to just play board games. Sounds more fun than going into poopy tunnels. What do you want from me?
DM question.
Yeah.
How loud is Toll the Dead technically?
Technically, in my mind, Toll the Dead is inside someone's mind.
Is it? Okay. Darn it.
That is a psychic thing you're doing to somebody, or a necrotic thing you're doing to someone in their head, or in their spirit, however you want to play it.
Fun to think about. Okay.
No, I agree. Well, is there a verbal component to it?
There is. It's a V and an S.
Yeah.
So there is a verbal component to it, but no material component. So it's really just a spoken. So it's however loud you can speak, you know. But the bells don't really do anything.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay, I had an idea. It got fizzled.
Fair enough. All
I
right.
guess we'll look for a place where you enter the poo tunnel.
All right. Someone give me an investigation check. You guys head out back into the street.
I kind of want to.
Hit the bell again.
Where do we know about where these people went missing? Like if they were in a certain part of the city, or was it kind of all over the city?
That question was not asked.
Damn.
No,
Okay.
it was asked. It was outside of the town square.
Oh, that's right. It was asked. Then there you
Then
already-
I think we should start by the town square and go from there.
Agreed.
I'll look at Havelock and be like, this guy sounds like he's done it before.
I mean,
Just give
Should we try sewers or should we try the well in the square?
We can try the well.
I mean,
We
it'd
can
be-
look down it.
I mean,
Which one of us can we drop down and retrieve super quickly? Oh, I know.
I'll do it.
Or we could just send a.
Trey, I have a bird.
We could
Oh.
also just send lights down.
I'm a really good
But I have a
swimmer.
bird.
Okay, we can use the bird.
Also, where's the well?
It's going to take me 10 minutes to cast this, and it will cost me a spell slot unless I have an hour, in which case I can do it for nothing. But good intentions and time devoted.
That.
10 minutes?
I think 10 minutes would probably be the best if we're in a hurry.
Wonderful. 10 minutes. I sit down and I start casting.
Moments go by, and midnight appears.
Oh, there you are, you handsome bird. Come here, I love you so much. Good birdie, good thing, birdie. Look at you.
Just like kind of like bites your hand with this like beak.
Oh, yes, you're hungry, aren't you? Here, here. I feed him a piece of meat.
Do you tell him to eat it?
Dried ration meat. Well, he's a fey creature. He's summoned. He still exists.
Yeah, he eats it.
Wonderful, wonderful. I have a job for you. Let's go.
All right. He's a raven, right?
Yep.
All right. You guys head to the market square.
right.
As you guys are walking, you can hear several different noises. You hear a mother with their baby crying. You hear and see children playing. Give me a perception check while we're walking towards the market.
Everybody?
That is a nat one.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, they're looking for a well.
I mean, other people are looking, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all looking for a well. It takes some time. It's not directly because of the way the market is. It's not really like the best place to go gather water when the market's in full swing. But off towards the temple district, closer to where like the sacred gardens are, there is a pretty large well that people are congregating around getting water.
Mosey up with midnight. Be like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
How deep would you say that well is?
Deep enough.
Okay. Let me ask you this. How many times do you have to do this with the rope before it hits water? Can you count? Do you know numbers?
10, 12, 11, 20? I don't know.
So you don't know? Okay, can I borrow your bucket and rope for a second?
Give me a persuasion check.
He's like, no, this is my bucket, my rope.
That is a modded 20, 18 on the die.
It's not my rope, it's not my bucket, sure.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Please go read a book and get an education. 3, 4, 5, 6.
bitch. As we really walked on. Most people clear out after they see this crowd around the well, thinking that they better come back, that it's going to be a while before they can get any water. What are you doing?
I'm just counting how many arm lengths it is.
Oh, sure. It ends up being more like 50 to 60.
Okay. Wonderful. And is that just because I'm a halfling?
No, I would say probably each arm rope is probably about a foot or so, you'd imagine. This is like a 70-foot piece of rope.
Yeah, okay, cool. And I'll bring it back up and be like, alright, so it is about 50 feet down, and I need to be within, let me check my spell book, 100 feet of midnight for him to be able to show me things. So I'm just going to sit here at the side of the well, Midnight, if you would be so kind.
Midnight looks at you, mimics the baby crying that you heard earlier, and then just right down into it.
Good point.
Midnight. Down this tunnel into what seems to be like I wouldn't call this area very sewer-like. It's more of like a spring that comes from the ground. But in the distance, you can see what seems to be entrances into some subterranean caverns, and it gets more industrial as you go.
Okay, I'll call Midnight back, and just say, so the well itself does have several offshooting caverns, and those caverns seem to turn a bit more infrastructured as they go. So do we think that maybe this would be our best chance, or should we still opt for the sewers? We could flip a coin.
What's it gonna look like if people see us climbing into a well?
What's it going to look like if people see us climbing into a sewer?
They don't drink from the sewer.
So?
They may not like it. That's all I'm saying. They just may not like it. I don't want anyone's ass in my drinking water.
You make a fair point. Shit. I mean, I think we have like two options, right? We can go to the sewers now, or we come back tonight to go into the well. I think with less people around, it'll be.
Sure, but we're trying to get the jump on the scary things, right?
Right.
And most scary things sleep during the day and are awake at night.
Is there a sewer near, like a sewer entrance near
Give
where
me
we
an
are?
investigation.
Okay.
Can I help him with that?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I appreciate it. Okay, thank God you're helping me. Okay, that's a 17.
17. Yeah, it takes you a little bit to find it, but there seems to be a graded sewer opening on the street when you go deeper into the Temple District.
You think this could correlate with one of the caverns?
Can I discern that is probably the case?
I mean, if you would like to, logically, if you think that it likely links together in a sewer system, it's a pretty good guess. I'm not going to say you have any real certainty of it, but
Okay, I'm going to say this once and only once. If the people are drinking water that are connected to a sewer system,
Yeah, no, that's
why
a
would it
fair
matter
point.
if we're in it?
Well, you said it was a. I mean, did you say? I don't know if you described what you saw, but for you, it was a separate spring that goes deep into the ground.
Yeah, but the caverns still connect to the. You know what?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's
I'm I just think
all right.
maybe they don't.
Let's just go
I,
through the grate.
I think my point is that
All right.
people are stupid, and they see poop hole and drink hole as different, regardless of the truth.
Yes, all right. You've got me there. That other man counted 20 as 50. Let's go.
It's get me a strength check. Pull that thing
I'm
off.
not good at that. Someone
Whoever's
else.
pulling it. Whoever's
I,
pulling it.
I mean, I'm not real strong, but I'll put my spear tip underneath it, like kind of
Sure, give
wedge
me a
it.
strength check with advantage because you're using leverage.
All right, hold on here. Oh fuck, one's off. Okay, Trey, strength. That's a 14.
Easy enough. You manage to wedge that thing up and off, and there seems to be a long ladder climbing down.
I can go first. If you want.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Yeah,
Someone
go right
else
ahead.
No, go.
like- Okay.
You volunteered, Trey. Go.
I think that's a great.
All right. I'm gonna
You're on scout.
climb down, spear. You know, when I get down, I'm fucking 3-point with my spear. I'm a human. I can't fucking see in the dark. So.
Trey, how deep is the shit?
Trey, as you climb down,
Yeah.
you can see slight illumination within this tunnel. There seems to be some dim light coming from some of the tunnels. It's not dark, but it is difficult to see. There's a throughway with water and assumably sewage, and there's 2 walkways on either side. And your ladder comes down on the right side.
How deep do I go?
Currently, where the ladder is, there's no shit.
There's no shit here, but it smells worse than Trent's mouth. Woo! Whew. Might want to mask up coming down here. Oh boy! This is worse than
And
Billy
I'm
Bob
gonna-
in his gym class. Blech.
I'm gonna share an owlbear link.
All right. Sweet.
And why don't you guys give me a loose initiative? But I'm going to move your character, do what you want. I'll tell you what you see. Okay? But I'd like to go in order, or in some kind of order if you're doing something to let me know. But I don't want to muck this up with by going into initiative.
Goodness.
Okay, as you all head down into the sewers underneath Valencia.
Vale will take a different shape once she's down there. Simply to not be a halfling in the sewers.
Fair.
And I'm trying to remember, Dot probably isn't a great idea. But you know what? Solidarity. We'll do Dot.
Fair enough. We got Dot and Kiro together.
Yeah.
So you see some debris in the middle here. You see a stone bridge crossing the gap. The tunnel goes north and south. But that's as far as you can see right now.
Okay, Trey. I think this is on you. You are the scout.
Sure.
Trey.
Yeah.
Harlow just hands you a torch. Here you go.
I got my spear in both hands.
I'll stand behind you, I guess, with this. And he just, like, in Chiro's form, just holds the torch over you. Still standing behind you, but, like, putting it up in front of you.
Yeah. I'll lead the way. I got a natural 1 on my initiative, so...
I don't care about that right now. I just want move. If you move, move. So we'll say you're going down here.
Yeah.
You go here. Give me a perception check. As we're all traveling kind of together. If you want to do anything different as I move the group, just let me know.
16.
16. You see coming out of the side of the sewer the heads of several rats. And they're coming up over the side and they're going to make an attack against you.
Great. I got my new studded leather armor on. Thank God. That's for a whole...
They roll a 6 to hit you. As this swarm of rats begins to start biting you. I'm just gonna go, it's your guys' turn and then it'll be my turn. That's how I'm gonna go with this.
Okay.
So fuck initiative. So it went, so whoever wants to go next, it's your guys' turn. So
Taking it. Oh yeah, spinning the spear around, trying to just fucking stab him. I don't like.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Actions. Spear is +3, so 15.
15 hits.
And that is 5 points of damage. As I just realized a spear is a strength weapon. I think I was looking for javelins.
Skewer and slice some of the rats in half as they begin to climb up. Let's just go straight up to, we'll go in a line. Harlow will go next because they're closest to react. Gonna do a classic Eldritch Blast because why not? Ooh, natural fucking 20. For 16 points of damage into the swarm of rats. Damn. Harlow screams, like just blasts it, and the rats just like get blasted into the water.
Harlow, you got a problem with rats?
No, it just startled me. That's all.
Okay,
Fine. Do you have a problem with rats?
Yeah?
no.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Exactly. See? Yeah, Trey has a problem. I protected him.
You did a great job.
So, I'll say you guys head up to this junction here. And what you see is two directions.
You know, as they say, left is always right.
Sure.
I did not, but yeah, let's.
I don't think
Let's
that's
go
how
left.
the saying goes, but all right. Are we going back over the bridge? Because I'm not getting in there.
I think. Oh, sorry.
So-
I think what they say is to
All right, you can talk like
going
yourself.
left.
Yeah, why not?
Do we have
Right.
to backtrack? In the sewer?
Yeah, well, I'm not. And Harlow will just start walking back towards the bridge,
Yep.
but they'll wait for you, Trey, to go over.
Yeah. It's very nice of them to wait for me.
All right. So we'll say you head up this way.
Yeah.
Sorry, grabbing people's people. All right. Anyways, what you do see is that, and what seems to be a portcullis of sorts on the right.
These
And I'll
sewers-
say you can see down. I'm gonna say you can see down this way because
Okay, midnight. Go look there.
Midnight's going where?
To go look down the door.
To this door here.
Yep.
Okay. You see a long hall and another, what seems to be another gate this way, and then two directions the other way.
Okay. Keep going left.
That's what my brothers used to say. Left is right.
But if you go left enough times, you're gonna. Okay, yeah, let's go left.
I think that's what I mean.
We can go right if you want.
I mean, they are blocking that off for a reason, right?
We're fine with. Yeah, let's go left. Let's see what happens.
All right. You head down this way.
Mm-hmm.
What you see over here is down in this direction here. The water seems to drop off into what seems to be like a waterfall of sorts, kind of. It kind of declines. The walkway becomes very narrow. Seems to be a dead end on this end. And in this direction, I forgot to put it in, so give me 1 second. That'll be very quickly to put it in. This one, though, more so is cutting off all of the water. It continues on into the sewers, but it is right into the water, a large gate.
So, left is right. You guys ready to jump down a waterfall of poo?
I'm not. No, that's not happening.
Let's maybe go back and go through that door.
Can we get through that
I
door?
like that idea.
Just
So
jump.
I'm confused. Are we jumping? Are we going back? Oh, jumping across.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's some debris here. We could perhaps. Harlow will attempt to jump across onto the wood planking right here to get across. The Harlow looks heavier in Kiro's form, but still quite light. Balances on the boards and then is able to jump across.
Can I take some of my rope out and tie it to the hook on my spear and just hand Harlow my spear and tell him to place it in so we have
Sure. Puts it in the gate and links it in so it's stuck in there.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll give everyone advantage for getting across with that.
All right.
Thale will go next. Boop. Boop. What do you want me to roll for that?
Sorry, acrobatics.
That's a nifty old 8.
8 with advantage.
Not with advantage, no.
With
Oh,
advantage.
God.
Trey had put a line with the spear.
Okay, 16 with advantage.
16, easy enough. You get across.
I'll go next. I got a 19 with advantage.
With ease. Havelock, Trey?
I'm holding the other end of the rope, so Havelock can go ahead of me.
You said this was an acrobatics one?
Yeah, with advantage.
17.
Perfect. Trey, you're the last one left.
I'm gonna tie that rope around my hip now, so I don't if I fail this, I don't float too far away. And I 21.
21, you get across with ease. This gate does seem to be locked, but the lock is pretty old looking. It could possibly be picked or damaged, you gather.
Can I put my spear tip in it and try to pop it that way?
Sure, I'll give you sleight of hand, but at disadvantage because you're using a unconventional tool.
Alright. First roll is 16 on the die. Second roll is a natural 20.
All right, 16 on the die.
Hold on. Sleight of hand is 3, so 20, 19.
You get in there, you turn it, and the lock just kind of breaks
Yeah.
and opens and falls off.
I like the fact that Trey knows leverage.
Not to point this out, guys, but if we are looking for some type of creature, I don't think it'd be behind a locked door.
Unless someone's letting them out.
That's a fair point.
Maybe this is just a shortcut.
Also a fair point.
I mean, there's multiple entrances into the city, so maybe the locks keep going on that side, but there's no reason they can't get upside.
Haven, are you trying to say right is right?
No, not necessarily.
I will say, though, you guys get across here with ease. Give me a perception check, Trey, since you're still leading.
15.
15. In the water, you hear this, and you just see the tips of the spines of a reptilian creature within.
Watch out! Watch out!
And it shambles up and snaps up, but it doesn't get anybody. You just see this crocodile come up and slam its teeth and go back into the water, shaking. You startled it, so it responded, but it's not interested in starting anything. And it seemed to swim in this direction. It came from over here, and then snapped at you and started swimming this way.
Try, look.
Yeah. Dude, and let me tell you, croc meat is, pretty decent from what I've been told, but I don't know if it would be if it was in poo water.
You have 3 up. Right, down, straight, or up.
Up.
Whatever you guys say. There's a small portcullis right here, and you can see in the distance with some light coming out of it, brighter light than you've seen.
Real quick,
I'll send Midnight over to take a look.
While Midnight's doing that, can I just look at the ground that we're walking on and see, and maybe even go back to the gate real quick and see if there's any, sort of, if the gate's been opened recently, if there's, scratch marks in the door or, the ground, or,
Sure.
Footsteps.
Give me investigation or perception, whatever you want. And so you're having Midnight look at this one. I'll say that one's dark, It's hard to see, but I'll give me a perception check, and then this one has a brighter light emanating from it.
That's a 22 for perception.
22. There does seem to be some travel. I'll say on the stonework, Haven, you see what seems to be like scorching marks on the pathway, like it had been burned. It looks like footsteps, but like there's ash and char around the footsteps.
I'll relate all this to the group.
And I'll say with that perception, you can see that those lead from this direction, going both ways.
Hmm. So I think we go right here, to be honest. Well, let's see what Midnight finds, but
Perception for a minute.
It's a 17 on the die and
Rolling
plus 4 to
good.
perception. So 21.
So here you see somewhat ruined, but stairs, like a little entryway and stairs that lead upward. And this door is heavily locked.
Midnight sees the stairs ascending and a heavily locked door.
and I found footprints, flaming footprints that go to the right. What are we feeling, team?
Well, that's probably the door out.
That's fair. Yep. That's probably how they get to and from.
Maybe we should go unlock it so that if we have to make a quick escape, we know the way.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Whose power
Who's
word
good with
leverage?
locks?
I'm going to a door to unlock it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. You don't have to jump again.
Again.
Or you could, I guess you could walk around all the way around.
No. Can I throw my, tie, the rope's already tied to the spear. Can I, try to throw the spear into, a joint or something?
Sure, give me an attack roll.
That's a 10.
It hits it. It doesn't really link into anything.
Fuck. Hell, I'm still learning. I'll jump over to my spear. Can't leave it.
Yep. All right. Oh wait, I can make you. Oh, okay. Never mind. Give me acrobatics. And Harlow totally. I totally could have made him fly.
That's an 8.
Say what?
8.
8. Into the stone walkway and kind of sliding into the poopy sewage water. Should we?
Hey, there are crocodiles in the water. What are you doing? Get out!
I'm trying. It's slippery, and it's poop.
Harlow will use a spell slot. Harlow will use a spell slot, and you'll see Chiro's body cast fly on themselves, and you'll see wings actually shape out of Harlow's back and just take my hand. You could have walked. And they're gonna make a strength check.
That's the poo one.
That's not bad. Yeah, whatever.
It's the poo hand.
Every hand's a poo hand right now. They pull you up though. All right, lock boy, good. Check the lock. I'll fly you back.
Grab my spear, roll up my rope, put it around my shoulder. Try to do the same thing I did before, I guess.
All right.
Not really.
Disadvantage. I will say this is a very elaborate looking lock.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Alright. With disadvantage. That's 6. Wait. Sleight of hand? Or dex?
Yeah.
Sleight
Sleight
of
of
hand. That's a 6.
That thing is new. It is
Yeah.
not budging.
I'm
There are
not.
multiple lock points to this. Like this
Yeah.
is more than just a single key lock.
I
They
could.
just locked up tight.
I could break my spear on this. It's not worth it.
I don't think we're getting in here.
How
Whoever.
much damage do you think it would take to just melt the lock?
A lot.
It is high density metal, and it's new.
How about acid?
I mean, maybe that could work. You want me to come fly you over?
Okay.
I'll walk.
And all right. Harlow will come over and pick you up, Dale, and bring you over to the lock. And you can see this is a very elaborate, expensive lock. Whoever locked this door does not want anybody getting in.
Is it
Bonus
just
action
me?
dragon's breath. Acid.
Okay, give me some damage.
Is it just me, or is like Harlow being Kiro with fucking wings even creepier?
Yeah, yeah.
I can change back at this point if you want. It was just to draw your Spidey friend out.
You can change back.
If he wants
I
to
will
find
change
us,
back.
he
It's,
will.
it's uncomfortable. Harlow will just go back into being her. And I'll say, I think the difference is when you see the difference between Vale and Harlow, both being changelings. Harlow very much prefers to, in any situation, to be Harlow. It changes when needs to, but when the opportunity arises, they become back to their natural state.
Mhm.
All right. What's that damage?
It's a 14 points of acid damage for the first go. But this is a concentration spell that lasts a minute.
Yeah, you're able to melt that log. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you basically melt the whole door. Like it's a whole grated door, and you melt it. Give me an Arcana check.
18.
18. Right when you hit that lock, you see a surge of like arcane energy. Somebody knows that their door was messed with.
Okay,
Oh.
we should go now. We should go now. We should head after the crocodile in haste. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's
Left
go.
I
is
thought we were
right.
going. I thought we were going south, towards the light.
No, we need wait. This is our exit plan, and
I-
let's go the other way.
Yeah, we gotta go follow the flaming footsteps.
Which is this way, and the alligator went that way. So who's going where?
I'm already over
Okay,
on this
we're
side.
following flaming footsteps, going south.
Yeah.
You guys make your way down to this grated door. And you can see a bright light, and the gate's actually ajar.
You want me to go check it
And
out?
inside,
Maybe not.
you can see an opening with a ladder going down into another room where the lights illuminate.
Below us?
I'll.
Below, yeah.
So let's just send Midnight ahead, because if he gets hit with something and goes poof, it takes me an hour to bring him back to this plane. So.
All right. So Midnight goes down. What? Oh, only description I have for this area is very Ninja Turtle-esque, like a sewer area made to be a home. There's tables and chairs. It seems very lived in. Midnight. Give me a perception check for Midnight.
That is a 17 on the die plus 4. So 21.
21. All right. As you're passing, as Midnight's flying in this open area where you can see like a, here, I'm gonna give you a visual on Owlbear. All right. You see tents and like this deep water's running in deep, like into this like crevasse, basically. There's this pit.
Crevasse?
Wrong word. This like giant pit though. The sewer tunnel going downward. All right. On the counter of one of the tables, Midnight flies by, and he turns to see this like what looks to be like a glass jar with viscous liquid in it, and you see what looks to be an exposed brain with wide open eyes, just like follow Midnight. Midnight turns another corner, and you can see this bright light coming from a corner where a chair is almost on fire. And from behind, Midnight sees this, is this large, hulking creature. Very Frankenstein-looking flesh golem almost. Who's Bernard? And then you see from the chair get up this skeleton, completely engulfed in flames. And it just turns, what'd you say? The bird in here. And the skeleton just like turns to look at Midnight. The fuck? And I think I'm gonna end there, and we'll get into it after. And I got a picture for you guys of that trio.
That's funny.
And that's a little glimpse of them.
Oh, Tim, you actually drew this. That's awesome.
I actually draw that, yeah.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Good
That
input,
is very cool. What is that? Oh my god. Why do you have the door open? No, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All right.
I just got blasted with cold air, and I'm like, what the
Oh, yeah.
fuck? Where is that coming from?
So yeah, that's tonight.
Tonight.
Saturday is Taratua with Vinny, and then next Tuesday, I think I can say, good or bad, it'll be the final episode of Diaries of a Wimpy Graviturgist. Which right now we have 2 members that are down.
I'm not one of them, right?
No, but Alton is currently like, you guys are like 600-700 feet up in the air. Alton.
Oh yeah.
Alton is dead and falling straight down. So
nice.
that'll be fun.
Falling.
No, not anymore.
No, it ran up.
No, well, he died again.
Oh, so okay.
Yep. You listen, man. You're fighting intelligent beings. They know where the fucking damage is coming from.
Yeah.
An old
Andy,
wizard.
No, I'm so sorry to distract. This artwork is just beautiful. Is there a way that we can bring it up on screen to show everybody?
Hold on.
Andy would have to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I might be able to do it on my screen.
No, here, I can do this, and then I think we just open this up. There.
That didn't really work. Oh, there you go. There you go.
There. Yeah. Oh, wait. I got the...
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Kind of.
I was like, hold on a sec. That's not quite it.
Yep. Give me a second here. Hey. That's... There we go.
Cool.
This, I like the skeleton. He's like, it's a fucking bird.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
awesome.
I dig it. Dig it. Alright, let's see here.
Oh my god.
Where am I? I'm gonna go get back to this. Close this out. Go up here. Alright, so, yeah. Taratua is Saturday. Diaries. Tuesday?
Finale.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Don't wanna miss it.
Yeah. So, hey, Flash. I know you've said this a couple times, but how do I, do the thing where I get the message to my phone?
I know you're old, but we can
Hey!
follow or hit the
Oh, that
notification
hurts.
bell on any of these platforms you're watching us on, and it'll get a notification on your phone or cellular device that when we come live. So.
Dude, you never
Shrine orb
dig
at
the
the ponder.
setup guy. Never dig the setup guy. I was giving you the assist on that, bro.
Okay. Not very far behind. So.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So do what he said. Hit the bell, then you'll catch it. You won't miss a beat.